relationship, I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say, yeah, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Stand up on body, girl, let me take me ourselves. Yeah, take me ourselves. Stand up on body, girl, let me take me ourselves.
Greetings, greetings, kings and queens. Welcome, welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. Podcast 74. Yes, we're moving. Heading into the 100th episode. Today, our special guest is none other than Tony Jah T Lawrence. Yes, for those of you who are listening in Jamaica this morning, we want to big up all of you this morning, and we want to make sure that you are having a good day today, based on the weather and the type of music and the show that we have prepared for you this morning. So before I get into anything, I'm going to be linking up with my co-host this morning, Flavius. So let's give you some music in the meantime.
Walking on sand and holding your hand, feel like a tourist in my own homeland, in my own homeland, enjoying the bright, the warm sunlight. Oh my God, what a beautiful sight, in my own homeland. This place is so nice, wanna do everything twice. Yes, I feel as if I'm in a paradise. No matter the season, you've got every reason. This place is another little heaven. East or west, I couldn't care less. Ooh, this place, it is definitely blessed. My own homeland. North or south, feel free to wander about. You can jump, dance or sing and shout in my own homeland. Give yourself a treat, a few days or a week, and you will see just what I mean. Just take my advice, so everyone is nice. You feel like royalty, my friend. pulsating, vibrating, reggae, reggae, reggae. Every sky, rock, steady, Mento, a quadrillion, coming up. You can fill your belly with the coconut jelly, mango, papa, cane and Guinea. There's ackee and a saltfish and a roast yam and banana. Curry and goat and a managed water. The Sunday special if you like a revival. Catholic, Baptist or Pentecostal. The house of Jah is there, have no fear. Walk right ahead and get your share. I'm walking on sand. I'm holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. In my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. A homeland, my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. My own homeland.
Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company.
Yes, indeed. This is Franco and Flavius in Jamaica this morning preparing another healthy breakfast, indeed.
Yeah, morning.
What's going on?
Nothing much. We see some sunshine outside. There's a rain this morning, but it didn't last a minute. So I don't know if we're going to come on later in the day.
We are going to get it, man. We are going to get it. Them said
As of now.
They said there's a slight, what them call it? A slight cone.
Depression?
A slight cone out there. And
Okay.
the slight cone projected, it can come right into Florida. I'm like, whoa, that look like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they're watching it for. It don't develop into anything yet. It's just a slight cone, you know. So
Okay.
let's see them weather people that watch it until now and next week.
Yeah, let us know what is happening.
So what's in your cup this morning?
Well, one of those teas, exotic teas. So which one yet?
Oh, you don't know which one yet.
A broad variety of them, yeah. So whichever one comes in, I will deal with that one.
Okay. So what's in your cup this morning, man? You still sound like you're still in a sleep frenzy.
Yeah, man. I didn't go to bed very early last night at all.
Okay.
But I'm up and ready, man. I'm up and ready.
Well,
Yes, you know, it was a very long day.
I figure that. So this
Yes,
morning we're going to be linking up with Jah T,
Yes.
the Reggae Ambassador.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And it should be there. Don't get it ready to chat it up.
You know, before you go in, you know, there was a video circulating on social media because it's now playing like crazy on the news.
Okay.
And it got over, I think, 40 million hits.
Really?
And everything is fake. The same man who always talk about fake news. The guy in the White House who always talk about fake news. He was the one behind it. Because when they asked him at a press conference yesterday, how comes he could tweet something like this knowing it is not true? Him get vexed and left the conference, the press conference. And only if we find out that him and his son been tweeting it on Facebook. Facebook eventually took it down after Twitter took it down. You know, so it ride its course, get a 40 million hit. So can you imagine 40 million people viewed? How many of them realize say it's fake news? Not many, until maybe this morning they see it. And they're going to believe it.
Yeah, because it's very believable.
And you see
You know,
who them make be the messenger?
yeah, a black African.
A black African to blouse and skirt. They make she be the messenger.
So people do anything for money.
Exactly. She's the messenger, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And you want to see a lot of people send it to me, you know. I couldn't believe it. A minute me see it now. Boom, boom. All people who say them no wear mask, send it to me now. I say, why to them fool? Why them I send them thing to me? You don't need to see this. Because it's still not gonna change my perspective on things.
Yeah.
It not gonna change. Me not care what them want say. It not gonna change. it was a joke, man. Man sent it to me about twice and said, Franco, you see this? Listen. Hey, you have people right now who who work in the medical fields. Seeing? And me know them not BS me. And them tell me straight up, yes, Franco, there's something out there, and you know how it a cut down? It a cut down minority more than anybody else.
Yeah.
And now it start affect young people because every one of them youth you see have strong immune system. Not every one of them. You have got some of them weak no health. Some of them not drink and eat certain food to build them immune system. So them just open up, and those are the ones who love to party. You know? So hey, my mother always said belief kill and belief cure. And you know what belief is? Belief is a possibility. It might be true. It might be wrong. When somebody when you look upon somebody and say, no, Franco, me no. Because I've been there, you know, because you know. You see it, you experience it. But when you say, I believe it can work, you doubt if it can happen. So I tell people, when a man tell me, I believe in it, him no know of it. Him just have a doubt. It can work as well as can work. I'm tell people all the while, me no believe in a God. Me know there is a God.
Yeah.
So it's two different things when a man say, I believe in God. No, I don't believe in God. I know there is a God.
Oh, God, yeah.
And me have my reasons why me know there is a God. So me no need the man for come quote me no Bible scripture and for come tell me this and come tell me that. You know, see it? You can keep your scripture quoting to yourself and do what you want to do. Me go do mine, do what me want to, because me know there's a God. So me know who me I worship. Yeah. And of course you supposed to know who you are worship. Man, some people just everything them see them accept it. That's why I tell them say most of my friends them, you notice that most of my friends are people who them have personal experience. So when they talk about something, they must say, I know.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe us. So, what we're going to do this morning now, and did you know?
Okay. Yes. Good morning again, listeners. Yesterday we did the character games, and we're going to. It was not complete, so we're going to say a little bit about this morning. Right. Not for very long, but
fire away.
Okay, let me just pick up where we left off, and we. Okay, in the early years, a handful of territories, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, Martinique, Guadeloupe, Bermuda, Jamaica, had facilities appropriate for housing what is really a world-class meet. Since 2000, though, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Lucia have built brand new stadia and hosted the Character Games. The games has also been held on Trinidad and Tobago and in Montego Bay, Jamaica, which became the 14 different venue in 2011. The games are normally sponsored by regional companies, including the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago and Guardian Holdings. In 2009, telecommunication company Lime, which is Flow now, Lime Caribbean, signed on as a presenting sponsor, providing finance to the local organizing committee, direct assistance to national teams, and live coverage of the games on TV across the Caribbean, as well as via the internet streaming. The games are hosted directly under the auspices of the North and Central American Caribbean Confederation of the IAAF, more commonly known as NACAC. Each country may enter 2 athletes per event, and up to 6 athletes may be entered for relay events, with 2 acting as substitute and 3 athletes in the combined events, such as pentathlon or heptathlon. Okay, let me go down to this little part here. Okay, games records. Jamaica has dominated the medal table at Carifta over the years. So too the record books. They hold records in 10 of 21 under 20 men's events, contested all time at Carifta, and hold or share 11 of the 17 under 20 women records. At the junior level, Jamaica boys own 9 of the 17 records, whilst their girls possess a remarkable 10 of 16 marks in the under 17 division. The oldest Carifta record in the books, though at least 4 events still being contested in the modern games, belong to a Bermudian, Sonia Smith, whose under 20 javelin throw performance of 53.98 meters has been on the book since 1979. The oldest boys record is 15.3 meters, the winning distance for Lyndon Sands of Bahamas in the 1980 under-17 triple jump. Kareem Street Thompson went on to become one of the world's leading horizontal jumpers, but his Carifta performance has earned legendary status. In 1989, he set an under-17 long jump record with a leap of 7.83 meters. And a year later, his 17.94 was an under-20 record. In his first year competing at that level for Cayman Islands, both marks remained untouched. The women's horizontal jump records are almost as long-lived. Jackie Edwards' 1987 mark of 6.14 meters was the under-17 winning distance that year, and Daphne Saunders' leap 6.93 meters won her the 1989 title. Both ladies are from the Bahamas. Okay, we'll take a little look at some of these records. Men's under 20, 100 meters, Johan Blake from Jamaica. 200 meters, Blake's time was 10.11. 200 meters, 19.93 by Usain Bolt. And this was also a world junior record. So not only a Carifta record, but a world junior record. 400 meters, 45.02, Karani James from Grenada. 800 meters, 1.48.95, Kenroy Levy, Jamaica. 1500, 3.47.56. Gavin Nero, Trinidad and Tobago, 3,000 meters is 8.48.20. Trevor Small, Barbados, 5,000 meters, 14.34.34. Kenwar Campbell, Jamaica, 110 hurdles, 13.23. Will M. Bellocane, Guadeloupe, 300-meter hurdles, 41 flat. Clive Barif, Jamaica, 400 meters hurdles, 49.76. J.U. Gordon, Trinidad and Tobago, and 3,000 meters steeplechase, 9.59.62. Junior Mitchell, Trinidad and Tobago, high jump 2.22 meters. Jermaine Francis, St. Kitts and Nevis, pole vault 5.05. Baptiste Thierry, Martinique, long jump 7.94. Kareem Streel, Thompson, Cayman Islands, triple jump 16.35. Latano, Collie Mins, Bahamas. Shot put 19.97. Warren Barrett, Jamaica. Discus 6.41. Roger Stoner, Jamaica. Javelin 78.28. Anderson Peters, Grenada. Heptathlon with 5,623 points. Maurice Smith, Jamaica. And heptathlon 5,623. This is Maurice Smith, Jamaica. And octathlon 5,839 points. Shaquille Chatu, Jamaica. The relays 2039, that is the 4x1 relays, 39.38, Jamaica. And the 4x4 relays, 3 minutes, 0.05.68, Jamaica. The girls, 100 meters, Aileen Bailey, Jamaica, and Tamika Clark, Bahamas, 11.03. So we have two record holders there. 200 meters, Shauna Miller, Bahamas, 22.77. 400 meters, 51.30. Sonia Sutherland, Jamaica. 800, 2.05. Natalia Gould, Jamaica. 1,500 meters, 4.27. Natalia Gould again, Jamaica. 3,000 meters, 9.50.56. Janice Turner, Jamaica. 100 meter hurdles. Amoy Brown, Jamaica. 400 meter hurdles. Sean Salmon, Jamaica. High jump 1.87 meters. Janelle Skipper, St. Lucia. Long jump 6.48. Yanis David, Guadeloupe. Triple jump 13.40. Yanis David again, Guadeloupe. Shot put, Claudine Villeneuve, Martinique. Discus 54.17. Fiona Francis, Jamaica. Javelin 53.98. Sonia Smith, Bermuda. Javelin 51.13. Candisha Scott, Grenada. Pentathlon, 3,935 points. Sansia Slack, Jamaica. Heptathlon, 5,231 points. Anisha Champagne, Jamaica. And I have another one down here with something, but no name. No name is there. Relays now. 4x1 is Jamaica and 4x4. 4x1 is 44.08. 4x4 is 3.31.47. So that is some of the records. Okay, based on all these performances and these times and records, they created some awards, Austin Seeley Awards. And yesterday I was trying to give you the winners over the years. So let me try and do that now. The award started in 1977. The game started in 1972, but the award started in 1977. And I have results up to 2019, which is very current. First year, 1997, Debbie Jones, Bermuda. 78, Mary Ann Higgs, Bahamas. 79, John Jones, Jamaica. 80, Richard Lewis, Barbados. 81, Candy Ford, Bermuda. 82, Laverne Eve, Bahamas. 83, Laverne Eve, Bahamas. So a double there. 84, Pauline Davis, Bahamas. 85, Andrea Thomas, Jamaica. 86, Pascal Theopile, Guadeloupe. 87, Nicole Springer, Barbados. 88, Michelle Freeman, Jamaica. 89, Karine Steele Thompson, Cayman Islands. And in 90, it was her again. 91 is Ines Turner, Jamaica. 82, Claudine Williams, Jamaica. 83, Nicole Mitchell, Jamaica. 84, Obadiah Thompson, Barbados. 85, Debbie Ferguson, Bahamas. That was 95. 96, Clydone Mothersill, Cayman Islands. 97, Roy Bailey, Jamaica, and Aileen Bailey, Jamaica. So we have two people, there's a tie there. 98 is Janelle Williams, Antigua. 99, Darren Brown, Trinidad. 2000, another double, Darrell Brown, Trinidad and Tobago. 2001, Veronica Campbell. 2002, Anisha McCracken, Jamaica. 2003, Usain Bolt, Jamaica. 2004, Usain Bolt, Jamaica. 2005, Theon O'Connor, Jamaica. 2006, Gavin Nero, Trinidad. 2007, Ewan Blake, Jamaica. 2008, Kerry Beckles, Barbados. 2009, Kirani James, Grenada. 2010, J.U. Gordon, Trinidad and Tobago. 2011, Antonique Stratton, Bahamas. 2012, the same athlete. Another double there. 2013, Shauna Miller. 2014, Akila Jones, Barbados. 2015, Mary Fraser, Barbados. 2016, Anderson Peters, Grenada. 2017, Glenn Clunis. These Cayman Islands. 2018, Brianna Williams, Jamaica. 2019, Brianna Williams, Jamaica. So that's the list to date. It was cancelled for 2020, so we won't have anyone for this year. But hopefully we'll be back next year.
So the last names that the names that you called out are athletes who were athletes of the meet.
No, the name we called out was the athletes who won the Austin Celia Awards for each year.
And that's what the athletes of the year.
Yeah, they are the meet. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, outstanding athletes of the event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, event. Yeah.
So over the years, Jamaica have won it a lot. More than
man. If we look at the medal, I think I had something about the medal table here. See if we can find that. Is that Jamaica has completely controlled these games completely over the years. You know, they have done extremely well. Nobody is close to them as far as winning medals. Way ahead of everybody else, which you would expect, you know, because Jamaica is not only a top country for athletics at all levels in the Caribbean, it is at all levels in the world. In the world, you know, we are competing with all the other top people like the United States and Russia. Yes, Russia used to be up there. And all these other countries, African countries, everybody, and we are right up there, as good or better than all of them. So, expected, and the boys and girls championship, they claim is the best meet of that kind anywhere in the world. If we look at the medal table, let's look at the medal table. And this compilation comes from 1990 to present. And we start at the bottom, where Haiti only have one medal. I remember that the position you have is not necessarily the amount of medal only, but gold have more weight than silver and bronze. Each of them, have the thing. So Haiti have one, Belize 2, Aruba 4, Netherlands 11. I mean, bear these in mind until you reach the top and you see the difference.
Okay.
Curacao, but they have one goal, so they are higher than other countries that probably have more than them or less than them. And the ones that went before have no goal at all. Anguilla have 2 goals, so they have 8, but they're above Curacao because they have 2 goals, and Curacao have 1, although Curacao have more medals than them. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they only have 6 medals, but they have 2 goals. Suriname have 11 medals, but they have 3 goals. U.S. Virgin Islands have 17 medals, but 3 goals. St. Kitts Nevis has 29 medals with 5 golds. Turks and Caicos have 19 medals with 6 golds. French Guyana have 23 medals with 6 golds. British Virgin Islands have 23 medals with 7 golds. Dominica have 30 medals with 7 golds. St. Lucia have 50 medals with 10 golds. Cayman Islands have 51 medals with 11 golds. Guyana have 56 medals with 11 golds. Bermuda, they have 98 medals with 22 golds. Antigua Barbuda, they have 62 medals with 28 golds. Guadeloupe have 182 medals with 45 golds. Grenada have 179 medals with 53 golds. Martinique have 267 medals with 70 golds. And listen to the difference. We start with the difference now. Barbados have 472, which is almost twice as much as Martinique, with 124 goals, and they are in 4th position. In 3rd position, the Bahamas, 610 medals with 135 goals. Number 2 on the list is Trinidad and Tobago, 577 medals with 161 goals. And on top of everyone is Jamaica with 1,640 medals, which is about 3 times what the second place have. And about 4 or 5 times the amount of gold medal. They have 770 gold medal. And I'm speaking about
big reach, that man. Big stretch, big stretch.
More than what the second place have.
Yeah, that's a big stretch.
Huge.
Big stretch.
And it don't seem to be any change of that anytime soon.
Well, as long as we develop the young ones, them, it can continue, because we reach a stage in sports in Jamaica where the development process is weak. And I see it in other sports too as well, because right now we are seeing it in a football where development process is weak.
Yeah, but in athletics it's very strong.
That's what I'm saying. If them continue to do it, it will remain that way. Because there's a saying, things don't last long, and it have a way of appreciating.
3 corporate area schools in Kingston now have international professional tracks. So when some of these tracks get out in the middle of the country and the west of the country, you can see the possibilities, because these other people are running on grass, and then you have 3 at the top schools. They have their, what they call Chevron tracks, all-weather tracks.
You talk 3 top school who have them alumni association who help them. But what about those who don't even have that? They might never even get a track course like that. So I have a lot to do with big schools,
Yeah, but that the JOA and the government and all that should help out. Even if each individual school don't have, you have to have one of those tracks in the center of Jamaica. In Clarendon somewhere.
It should have set up long time. From in a Donald Quarry days, it should have set up.
Oh yeah.
And now Usain Bolts and the others, those
come
who
on down.
Exactly, and them still not make no effort. I said to a friend in 2015, when we had the backing of Puma, Jamaica should I make Jamaica be a brand like our Brazilian football is a brand for years, and I don't care if them never qualify. I mean, win the World Cup or go the quarterfinals or what.
Yeah.
Nike or whosoever sponsor them will always be dumping millions because they know they're going to reap from it, and that's the same way it should have been with track and field in Jamaica.
Of course.
We should have the backing of Puma 100%. Puma should be developing track and field all over Jamaica, island wide. You understand me? That's where it should have been. because they can't lose. It's a big investment.
We have a school like Clarendon College now that have 3 of the fastest, well, they have 2 of the fastest 14-year-old will become 15-year-old now. And at least 1 of the fastest 17, 18-year-old in the world. In the world, you know. That's what I'm saying. You know, we need more support to all these people.
That's what I'm saying. The development is not there.
Yes, serious work without assistance. Because see, no, what we like to do, you know, we like when them come good now, we jump on them coattail.
One of the things is this, in terms of education, the University of the West Indies, these students who are top athletes should never go to the shores of the US or any other country. They should stay right in the Caribbean, where them can get them development process.
UWI and UTech started it, you know.
You know.
But they seem to have drop off badly.
Because that was one of the best moves Usain Bolt made. When he decided not to go overseas for a run for no other college, but just stay in Jamaica and develop himself. Because it can be done. It can be done. The resources was put into him, so it happened. That's what I'm saying. So if we have all of these sponsors, overseas sponsors like Puma, everybody coming to Jamaica now, you know, they can do that development.
We have 2 of the highest rated coaches in the world.
You know, they can do that development.
And we have some other ones that are not far behind them.
So,
you see, let me tell you, what is my call is, I think I told you before, my call is at the next general election, whoever forms the government, to create a ministry of sport. Sports is too important for us for it to be sharing a minister with 4 other areas. Our Minister of Sports now is the Minister of Gender, is the Minister of Culture, is the Minister of Entertainment. She doesn't have enough time to give sports the type of attention that it needs. Anybody from the government must decide that they must realize that sport is critical and sport is very, very, it can bring in a lot of money to the country. It gives the country all kind of exposure.
Yeah, it can.
We need a ministry of sports and we need a ministry of entertainment, 2 separate things, because those are the things that we have. I mean, we don't have to do nothing to have those. We have those naturally. And the systems are in place to keep that going for a long, long time.
Michael Johnson, right, went to Jamaica just to talk to Usain Bolt or to do a film on Usain Bolt because they sent him. I don't remember which company sent him. And what he found out was Jamaica have the best selection system when it comes to the athletes in Jamaica, because when it comes to the boys and girls championship, it's everybody participation.
Yeah, our guest is calling us, you know.
Okay, well, you finish up, you can wrap up, and then we get to him.
No, we're done.
Okay, so we'll go right into some music and get Jah T at this time.
Please.
Yes, indeed, my people. We have with us none other than the Reggae Ambassador. When you want to know about anything in reggae, it's the Reggae Ambassador you call upon. The one and only Tony Jah T Lawrence, popular known as Jah T.
The
Greetings,
Reggae
Jah T.
Ambassador.
Yeah, man. Greetings, Reggae Ambassador. How you doing
Well,
this morning?
It's a great pleasure to wake up this morning. And a matter of fact, on the other side of heaven,
Sure.
I'm riding in Port Antonio, looking at the greenery.
Yep.
And it's refreshing, atmosphere. Yeah?
True.
That surround us here in Jamdown, you know what I mean? So, like I said, it's live from Jamrock.
Yeah, man.
We're on the rocks, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to be here this morning, yeah? You,
Yeah, man. Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you to come
Yeah,
tell us about
great.
live from
Flavio.
Jamrock.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm
live
here.
from Jamrock. It's out. Yeah, big up yourself, man. Enough love and respect every time.
Yeah, man. Morning, Jah T.
Top of the morning to you, sir. Top of the morning to you, sir. And top of the morning to everybody that's listening worldwide right now to the works that you're doing on Nostalgia Radio. Respect that, because everything counts, about every little thing. You know what I mean? We just have to keep the vibes going and the roots going and the culture going, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because we cannot afford to lose the culture and the roots, because we'll become obsolete and become a non-entity, the thing, see? So we have to keep the culture alive because we can't make it one way and we end up with something foreign, yeah?
Yeah, man.
No, sir.
I agree with you.
So we have to just keep the thing alive,
Yeah,
keep it blazing.
Yeah, man. Blazing.
Yeah, man, keeping it blazing, yeah? So I just so because each man works, adds up, because you do a little bit, I do a little bit, three of us do a little bit, and we add it up, and total it'll get bigger. So no one man can do it by himself,
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
No one man can do it by himself, and people like to individualize the thing, and me and I, looking self-gratification. When the thing is bigger than self-gratification,
True.
Yeah, man, a serious thing, man. It's amazing, because it's like sometimes I stand up and come like me say, it's like one man against the world, because, the more thing you do, the more you fight to get it on. And it's all about love, and because if me big, it automatically means that you big and that man was so big too. You see me I say? And that's what the thing said, but them see it away there. It's just like about I.
Yeah.
You feel like more lose something. Yeah? Lose something when them give up little freedom and say, boy, we can do it in unity. That's how we can progress. Yeah? We can progress faster.
Yeah, man.
Because everybody's about I,
That's true. That's true thing, man.
No, man, put your hands out and reach and grab and we just cross the river together. Everybody, we not leave nobody behind. See it? And it's much better,
Based on
So
what
we
you've
have to
been
give thanks
saying,
and praises still,
yeah, man. Based on what you've been saying, I seen it played out in the social media for the last couple of days. Because a dancehall artist reaching out and I say, boy, there's no unity. And other people say, boy, I'm one of them where when I have the unity, so X, Y, Z. They would even say, all right.
They might point a finger.
Exactly.
They might point a finger on the rest of people them and then forefinger point back on them.
So,
Yeah.
I look upon it and I say, what will it take for these artists to come together and say, you know what? We have to work together, 'cause especially in this time. No, we not get no tour. So we have to go create things. We have to go put our hands together and our minds together and create our own investment. So that's the unity have to come in. But them not think that way there.
All right. Good example, Franco. Like, the thing that we're doing here, because you're apartheid, you're apartheid, and just try to bring in other people, because I said, well, unity is strength because you bring a unique service to the thing. And if you have something, I'm doing this and you ain't doing this, but if you can do it better than I go say, boy, Frank, are you that do it better for me? See, in the world, we have got you same way. Don't worry about, because you're more capable of delivering more than what I, can do. So just fall back, man, and say, yeah, man, you go and do your thing. And Flavors, you go and do your thing because you are specialist in that part of the thing, and you can create a more impact than I would. So, but sometimes we just think them way. You understand? We just look like a man I get glory over there. So when, I should be getting the glory. No, it's not about that. Collective glory, unity glory. You know, see? That's what the thing said.
Yeah, man.
Me now watch because, sometimes you run down certain thing and you can't catch it. And if you just relax and just do the thing naturally, it just come. You see what I say? It just come, Rasta. So, but you always have to look a man at the middle where, I don't know star. This is always my perception and how to deal with things. And, it's just a natural order with me, Always unity. And, you know what I mean?
True,
Help your brother, man. Help with us. We can't go far without we unite, brethren. See? Straight up.
Absolutely.
It's ironic, It's ironic because I was in Kingston, I think last year. And we get together in the yard. And China Smith and the man will really run in the yard, a female yard, and just struck tight in a way like you're going to have musical camp every time. I don't know, Franco, if you ever been there. It's just music every day, just music the man in place, and create things and create new things and bust new artists and everything like that. And Frank China Smith is one of the top guitarists in Jamaica.
Okay.
A musician, you know what I mean? Played with Bob Marley, had his own thing down King Street, and all them things. So it's been around, and most of them big tune in the air, them man, they make them things there. I mean, Soul Syndicate, Reggae, and play with Peter Tosh, but you name them, I'm tour all around the world. I was there, and there was a guy, Malik, from Africa. You come, me bring them around there, show them how Jamaica really run and operate and things like that. So around about 10, 15, 20 of us, musician and players of instruments. And we're there, and just run the camera thing and all them thing, boom, bang, 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 and we talk, Santa Davis was there, Tapazuki was there, you name them, they were all there, roots and culture things, And we run the video, and we just decided to just, like say, so upload this thing up on the internet and thing. And remember me tell you a couple of weeks ago, and it just run away. And you know what, big up everybody else but myself, You understand? Make sure that people know who these people are, except myself, And it's funny, just stop the thing and say, look on, let me tell you something, man. It's a Jah T, so. You can look at the video, so you probably see the video on my thing, Okay. But if you can go to Jah T Reggae Lawrence and put that in our Facebook, and you see all the things coming up. Also, Entertainment Plus TV, you can see all the background and the travels I've made, throughout the world and the people that I've interacted with, and the stage that I've stand on, to make certain things go on. So, back to my arguments, China Smith said to stop and say, big man, everybody thinks a New York, the thing emanated from big up and Ray, but see this man I saw, Jah T, Tony Lawrence, Philadelphia. This thing I go on because we should bring in everybody, and we create on a platform, to just transform the thing and just make the thing reach on a level, And it was important that him said that still, I don't mean look self gratification and thing, but the work speak for itself, I have to talk and big up myself. The work is there that I've done, is documented,
True.
And that's a key part of it. And I mean, people from all over the world. It's also all the scenes, all the thing really, come across. I tell them, man, it's like people just gravitate towards it, And that's the thing, Bill, And with us, the work continue, man. You know what I mean?
True.
And when I stop, and some people see the thing, and before them they say, join with me. I make you build a thing. They must fight to be me. You can't be me and I don't go want me.
Exactly.
You understand?
True.
It's only one me.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And my project the thing, I just say thing set, you know what I mean? I might not be right all the time, but I'm just doing what I think is right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, yes, I'm always, standing to be corrected. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, so you have to go with I'm gonna take it with a negativity, because me have is positive, no matter what. So I've been up and I've been down.
Yeah.
Past way, you know what I mean? But still they are about a hard man for dead.
The fight continue, the struggle continue, so you're feeling the real
hard man for dead, man. I say. So we just say, boy, just peace and love, and everything was go with the thing still, But back to the situation we're doing, coming from the Flavius.
Yeah, Reggae Around the World.
Yeah, man.
Is
reggaearoundtheworld.com, is a thing where me and Flavius created, and we look at it at as a situation where we can reach every corner of the world in terms of reggae. Bring everybody to the table, you know what I mean? In a little way. We started out and we took a time of building things, see? And Franco, you're involved in it too, you know, because of all the way things, see?
Man. No,
So,
I know that.
so
Anyway,
we
Flavius go, I'm there.
we are starting from the yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Franco.
No, man, no. Me just say anywhere Flavius go, I'm there.
Okay, and then where Flavors go, I'm there. Vice versa, you know, and where Franco go, I'm there.
There you go.
Because we know, just forget where we're coming from, and we're gonna switch. You know what I mean? We might do things here, but the central thing is still centered and anchored on. But you know what I mean? Wrong what we do. See? So the whole emphasis on that thing, you know, it was to bring the people them together. You know what I mean? Because we are Jamaica, it was a small, like a pinpoint of the thing. You know, you understand? We created the thing, and because of our application or we approach the thing, we basically lose out on the thing because guess what now? Everybody else in every country, you know. You understand? Adapt our format, our music, take it over. So there's no need for send to Jamaica, say, boy, I want to do so and so and so with a man down from Jamaica. No, because they create their own thing. Economically, it's cheaper for them to just create a big superstar over Germany or whatever the case may be. And, you know, play music, play reggae music, or play ska, whatever the case.
True.
Than flying a group from Jamaica where everybody have a different agenda and things. You know what I mean? And them say, we can't bother with them things. There's less headache and all them things there. You understand? So, no, we are trying to create back a vibes, yeah? Relating to and keeping it around the roots and reggae and the thing. Jamaica, you understand?
Yeah.
Connectivity. Everywhere you go, a man can just come in from our platform and just say, yeah, this is what we're doing over here so in Africa. This is what we're doing in the Caribbean. This is what we're doing in the US. This is what we're doing in Canada. This is what we're doing in Europe. So, step by step, the thing I go build the vision that. You see me I say? So, we don't want to lose the vision. And I can say, you know, you can say Franco or Flavors. You have links with article people, you know. Yeah. Real people, them where it's just the fact that we're not connecting.
Exactly.
And relating and doing things together. We always wait for somebody else to come rescue us. When we've been doing this for years before them guys we are trying to rescue, we coming at the thing.
Yeah.
Coming at the business. You see what I say? I'm not trying to show them animals. Look, it look simple and you know what I mean? Come over some little way because, you know what I mean? We've been doing this way before them guys who come in there business and run the thing I know, before them even think about reggae or think about certain things. We have to do this long time before them.
Still what?
So we're going to depend on them. We're going to depend on them to deal with me, to make something happen for me. No, we make it do it ourselves because them man have to come to the man them, you know, me I talk about, you know, to make it thing up. Because, you understand? But we can do it ourselves.
Absolutely.
You the Franco with certain technology, Flavors there, next man's one. So we can do it ourselves, but guess what? We don't trust each other.
True.
We don't trust each other with I mean, I will call what the white man is a white man. You understand? There was
we don't trust each other.
We think somebody else have to come make it happen for them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, some of them really unpleased about what went down because they're not trust me and them not because I look like them. And you know, so from back in the days when the thing set, the Willie Lynch thing.
Yeah,
you know, just cancel the man. Why go to Flavors? Why you can't trust Jah T, you know? You come back to Jah T, you can't trust Flavors, you know. Why you come to Franco, you can't trust Flavors, you know. You know the way there?
Yeah.
I'm planting steel on my head top. Say, boy, John Star, you know me, I look at it away there. But not ever there. I just implant it and I just always stay. We absorb it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
We absorb it and that's how the thing break down. You know, see? The thing break down the way there. And we have to come out of the mentality, the Rasta. You know, see, because to me, look at it logically, you know. If me, and check this out. Most of the money when I big is a big man, you know. And me help them on a certain level. Many times before them. You understand? All right. If they look at it logically, then I say, watch out. You know, I'm going to take a chance, but I take a chance with Jah T because Jah T was there for me back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Me would just take a chance. If Jah T want to rob me, I just say it go. Rather than the next man, I mean, no, because I come capitalize because me can make certain things happen now for him when he wasn't there when not that I'm female and Jah T was there. You see me I say? You see me I say? But no, them totally forget the past and how the thing started and how the thing rests. You see me I say? Yeah. So I just them levels you get deep in man. Because to me, But I know say flavors. Yeah, do a thing and in my splice a little thing still and come 100%. But at least be good because if me fall down, I can still go back and look to the flavors. I say flavors, wow, rare. And what give me a thing. You can't go back and find the rest of them.
That's true.
You see what I say?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man.
All
You coming like me. You coming like them now. You are going now. You coming like me. I sell water now. Me do make your water, see? I mean, go around to the bars and things. My friend them, you know. Not sure like life funny. My friend them. I me spend X amount of dollars and thing and drink. And you know what I mean? And me I sell water. And me come the regularly come buy water. See? Not buy water, but buy a liquor and all them things. Me shouldn't have to tell you, say, Jah T, you sell water, so I'm not going to deal with nobody else. What about yours, you know? You understand? Because you're top quality water and things.
Yeah.
But me say, well, I'm not the water that I run today. No, you know, me buy somebody. I say, okay. So me I support spend my money with you and you not support me. So why should I come and spend my money with you when you not support me? I support somebody else when you never see it. I hear off. I'm not going to say it.
Hey.
That makes sense?
No.
That makes sense?
Hey, you know, a man tell me years ago, Jah T, I never forget it. Him say, when you in a business, and a next man where you know in a business, and two more man where you know in a business, they don't go spend the money with you because they don't want you to get rich before them. I saw them, I think, you know.
That's a policy.
Yeah, them I think, say, boy,
That's
I'm
a
get rich
policy.
before me because me I support him. You understand?
Yeah, but
They're
the
not
point say you can get this together.
Exactly. They are not looking at say, boy, him a support me a support him, and we a support everybody else down the line. So we all a support each other. It a go round in a circle before we spend it out.
Keep the money in the circle, star.
Exactly. It a go round in the circle before we spend it out. But them not think that way. Them a think, say, boy, me rather send it outside, you know, than send it in the circle. Make it go round in the circle. I never forget it when him tell me that. Him say, you're going to see it when you get older in a business. You understand?
Yeah, man.
I hear you come and talk about it there.
Yeah. I'm going to try to really articulate the story. I don't know if I can really get it out the way it's supposed to come across, but I'm going to try. There's a farmer, you know. He has the best corn seed and all them thing there, you know, the neighborhood, whatever, yeah. And they have several farmers around. And basically, you know, it's a competition thing or whatever, competitive because, you know what I mean? So you try to do the best thing you can. So this farmer now have the best seeds, you know, and he make it a point of duty to go around and give him competitors them, you know, the same seed, you know. Not inferior seed, you know what I mean? Give them the same seed so he can get the same thing. So when I'm ready to look at him, I said, then boss, oh, you got the best seed and then give them little money and the rest of the seed. Them not go put you in the business. He said, no, them not going to put me in the business. I'm just guaranteeing that when the pollination thing starts, like, you know, the bees them going out, cross-pollinate and all them things. So when them leave fit him farm and go back and fit him farm, the next man farm, them bring back the same consistency.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Then have a less money over reduce. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Smart man, that. Yeah, man.
What you mean? But other people that look on it like, no, I'm not to give no opportunity to compete with me and all them things, but he did the right thing. That's what the thing said.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so, you know what funny thing, man? You know what funny it is? Me find say, with me, me have two mango, I give a man a mango, and I just say, show them the boss, take one. I know most of the time the people them take the biggest one and the prettiest one. I mean, that's not I say, John, don't stop because if a man give me say two mango and him put it down, I'll take the little one, you know.
Yeah.
So, you understand? Him offer me one, you have to give me none, right?
Yeah.
So most of the time, I'm test it out all the time, you know. Even if a bag of mango and put it on, say, take some. The man, I'm going and dig up the best one, and take them out of the extent. I mean, look at me laugh, and I say, John, what's that? I don't so life seriously, you know.
Yeah, well.
But we have to reach that point where, and you know, really, I know nothing funny about that, you know. But it's just perception. Because me have something I give you, and me have one big one and one small one, I say, boy, take one. And you take the biggest one, you don't rate me.
I get you.
You don't rate me, star. Because I didn't have to give you none of that.
Yeah.
I didn't have to give you none at all. But it's a perception of all the things. Now we have to change the mindset. Yeah, how we deal with each other. Because look, you have experienced it all the time. Look at the Chinaman coming to Jamaica. We need Chinaman and all them things come up shop at Jamaica for. You don't know how that happened and all them things there.
Yeah.
But guess what? No, the wickedest part about it is that them come in and how it's supposed to work is that them come down now and then want my store. And them use the local people them to service the store and work at the store and all that. What them do? Them bringing them other family. So you have 10 of them are work that thing and maybe 1 or 2 Jamaica. You understand?
Yeah.
How that benefit we.
True.
But you know, them look out for themselves, you see me I say?
Yeah.
And them no Jamaica man can't touch them money, period. They don't trust them.
No.
You understand?
No.
But we subscribe to these things, and no matter how wicked and bad them treat you as a customer, yeah, you still go back and give them the money, and the next black man over there still with them store. You're not supposed to, because the same concept you talk about, you know, them don't want that black man to get rich, so they're not supporting right, but support China man.
Yeah, man. That's true.
It's a chill, you see.
Guys, when them say it to me, man, I say, what? Him say, you're going to see it when you grow up, man. You're going to see it when you grow up.
And the wickedest part about this, Franco, is that, you know, I believe there's a thing called social responsibility. If you're in a community working and making money from the people who giving you money in your hand, I think there's time when you have to reach out and donate or participate and make something happen to the people in the community. A reach out program, you know, the school kids, this, that. You have to do something, star.
That's how
you
them are
taking.
That's how them are going to support.
You know what I mean?
That's how them are going to support.
Them not support nothing. You come in a community, you come in with nothing. And all of a sudden you have millions and millions of dollars, but you're not giving back $1 to the community.
Them take it out.
It should be a law. That's it, you know. Once you come in our community and, you know, reaping and raping from these
30%.
People, some of the percentage should go towards the community, building and rebuilding the thing. Them isolate themselves and don't want to interact. You know what I mean? Like they're superior to you. If you see it going on all over Africa and them places, you understand? You know, so we have to change the they call the platform, man. You know what I mean? The thing on a level.
And if we keep them out, them say we're racist.
All right. Yeah. We used to where them are going with black man for China now. You understand? So
keep them out.
We have to do it still now. Nobody can do it for it.
True.
We can't. But the key, you know, is like what we say. Most people like them want to look better or even create an impact in the community.
Yeah.
They might drive a big thing and they want to have it all. And then somebody come, yes, boss, wagwan.
True.
You know, wagwan, boss. They want people to like them, come beg them and them, you know. No. If you want a Benz to yourself, you're supposed to want your bridge and have a Benz to or whatever the case may be, or a big house or whatever the case. You know what I mean? You want the man them running have the same thing you have.
Yeah, man.
Because, check it out. If me have it and Flavors have it and Franco have it, enough people Franco got helping now. Enough people Flavors have got helping now, and people have got help themselves, and the whole is a domino effect. A lot of people get social mobility. You know what I mean? Yeah. Rather than that man come beg me, he not beg me, I help somebody else because you don't help him already. You know, see the thing said.
Yeah. Which brings me to the question, Jah T, because you are do this live from Jamrock, and it's a pay-per-view broadcast.
Right, yeah.
Tell me more about the live from Jamrock, because I see some names on it where I heard about these players of instruments, and I only see them on video. But you know, for somebody to come see them live, I mean, well, it's a live performance. They must see the same way. And these are these are we call it makers of the music, the Kumina, the Mento and the Ska. This is where the music, this is where reggae start from. So tell me about the life from Jamrock.
All right, those four touch upon. I finished the China Smith thing, you know. So what China Smith actually said to me when we were in a video and time said, this man has transformed the United States, you know, with the Jamaican music or whatever, and he's here now in Jamaica trying to do the same thing. Yeah, so and that's what I'm here to do. It took me a little while to get started, and once I got started, because, you know, I'm not really big on certain things, I'm just trying to create my own thing. You have to see people, show people what is in there. So, instead of that, and that's where we come back to your point now, you know. We came and we started some things, doing something on Styles FM. Matter of fact, Styles FM and Entertainment Plus TV, right? And I came with a totally new concept, because I'm saying that when you turn on the radio in Jamaica, all there is just one kind of music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and it's like if you understand the thing, you know, the individuals who are on the radio right now, some call them new timer because they call me and you old timer, right? Call them new timer.
Yeah, man, that's true.
So they just play music to please their peers. You know, you play all of this, you talk about this person, but you're not yet and all them things. You know what I mean? So them play please them peers because them on the radio, you know, them are running there.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, classic when them play with the thing, you know, right? So me just say, all right, you what am I going to know? Me go back into the music. Jamaican music, me play reggae, me play everything what me say, it's not a reggae show. It's Jamaican music.
True.
So I started from the inception, yeah, where it started from. So we started just play some coming up. A man amongst me said, boy, you can't play the parade. I said, really? Yeah. So we started play coming up, and we just started play some Mento, and then we just go into Ska, and then we go into Rocksteady, and then, you know, it goes all the way back to present day. Yeah, that's how we do that thing. And remember me tell you, the amount of people that gravitate towards the coming and the this and the that. Because, yeah, a lot of people out there will love them things there, man. See? And them now get no attention. So we just start the thing for the radio, show and bam, 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 and pick up big and go on, and, you know, and it's gone. People love it. So the idea came to me that it's independence. And, you know, choices are dying. The thing itself, you know, you have very few people ever play coming on, Mento and all. Well, you know, you understand? Alive. Yeah. So I feel it's an interjection to go into the thing, you know, them kind of music there. So we started the thing, and we just hope now with this idea, because we built it to a stage where people are calling from Africa, USA, Canada, Europe, what, you know, inform me, educate me about this Mento and this, that. So we just say, all right, what we're going to do, we're going to do an independent show live from Jamaica with the what do you call it, indigenous music, whatever. Yeah, the foundation, the we call it inception of the thing, see, and create a vibes. So I call the flavors. I think about this idea. I say, "Why bad idea, man?" And we say, "Bad mean good," you know what I mean? So wicked, man, I love it. And, you know, man, just give my idea and run down with it, you know what I mean? So we start putting it together. And so as we put it together, we start think about different ideas and thing. So it's basically together now with, we got the best engineers, best video man them. So we're going to create that vibes that when an individual in a Timbuktu goes to boom and plug in, he have some nice thing and go on, him can see some nice video from Jamaica, live from JAMROK, because it's a rock, you know, we're on it. And we're nice and easy, yeah? So share that experience with the world, because it's out there. Yeah, you know, see, the people them out there who are share that genuinely, you know, so them can be because now I'm familiar with what's happening in Jamaica, how the thing started. So we're going back from the inception, how it started, yeah? And where we are today. So we're going to play Kumina, Mento, you know what I mean? And then we're going to box it off with some ska. You know what I mean? Pa pa da pa 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 da 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 da. You know the Danjomans and the Scatterlights and them on there. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Hey, Franco, if you know, you know.
Eastern Standard Time was my
Standard Time and all them thing there. You see me I say.
That's my song, Eastern Standard Time.
So, seriously, I say still because that's where it's at, man. You know what I mean? Hey, in every major city of the world, you know, them have a wicked scab and a pair of white guys that deal with that, you know. Yeah. And you think that that's the man and them on there, you know. So, you don't know. Ska music is very popular throughout the world, you know. Yeah. All of Europe and all them things, South America. People, you know, man, they play big band orchestra, like, you know. I play ska music, you know. So we have the thing,
and it's not, we created and I realize it's not one of the genre them push in Jamaica no more.
There you go.
They don't push.
There you go.
I grew up on the Mento because when I say I grew up on the Mento, that was the first music I learned to dance. I went to a little theater. And I danced it with my school back in primary days. And we won first place by dancing Mento. And it was some, you know, when I see these gentlemen on the flyer, I said, man, it reminds me of the guys that would play. They had this box with some, what you call it? You know that?
Rumba box.
Yeah, but it's some the blade them make out.
Yeah, man, a rumba box, them call them.
Yeah. And the guys, the old man was sitting, well, he wasn't an old man at the time, he was a younger man. You know,
Sit down on it.
sit down on it and him use him fingers them and putum 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 and play it.
Yeah, and the next one behind him
man have a little,
yeah.
you see this banjo guitar, like, you know, the round one.
Right. Banjo guitar, that is
yes,
right.
I mash it, may I tell you, man. And the little man there with him little drum. And this was the same band we use, a little theater, and we won first place. So I know the Mento music and the ska, but the Kumina, I don't know much about the Kumina. You know, so
okay, well, that's basically is a thing where basically originated like, you know, that's where the slave they used to use and communicate and all them things. You know them things.
Yeah.
And it's mostly sentiment to find the heartbeat of that thing there, you know, the Kumina.
Okay.
And it's a revival where people they have dead yard more time, them go there and them you know, them do them things. It's just a part of the culture. I mean, sometimes we get that some little trance like and them do them things, but it's part of us.
Yeah.
African, you know. So we don't mind that we embrace it, you know, and because a part of me, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, we just see them people that kick up and flash some dust, like you feel it, you know.
Yeah.
You feel it, you know, you feel the thing, man. So and I always have creative vibes and awake the curiosity of people and enlighten, you know what I mean, people out there, what we are, the people that we are, you know what I mean? And even bring back, if we can, the Jamaican people to understand, you know what I mean, that this is where they're coming from and understand their roots, understand your culture. Because they've strayed away from what we really are as a people. You know what I mean? We're brought here, our foreparents, from Africa. So we are Africans. Yeah, so we have to embrace that. You know what I mean? It's funny. Go ahead, Franco.
It's funny when you say we must know about the music and embrace the music. A while, like a few months ago, during the quarantine, I happened to be searching one day on the TV channel and came across a rock and roll channel, you know, and the presenter, the other man, them tell you about rock and roll music, you know. It's like it's been taught in school because they had this channel where they were promoting legends of the 50s and the 60s in rock and roll and things like that. But then the guy said, we're going to go way back and tell you how far the rock and roll come from. And like them, I tell you, say to start from grass music. You understand me? And I'm like, and the man I tell you the great grass music, them man, before some of them turn out into rock and roll and country music, you know.
And all them that black man.
Yes.
All those guys
black
see did very much growth by black man started. And teach them how to do that. And
I said to myself, if only we could have teach about ska and rock steady before we go in and teach a youth them. Oh, a kid tackled me one time, you know. They had this genre one time in the US. You might heard of it. They call it punk ska. And he was was telling me about them have this new music named ska, man. And I said, you know where ska came from? And him said, no, man, we created it, man. I said, no, man, it's Jamaica music, man. At the time,
he was shocked.
Yeah, Google wasn't around at the time, you know. So I had was come home the evening and go online on my AOL. Them time they have Uncle America online, you know. You go up and them time they have you like $2 an hour. Go online and get the information, print it off and carry it to work the next day and show him and say, read that. And then I read about who's the Scatterlight? And I said, that's the band we used to back every Jamaican artist you can think of. Bob Marley, everybody had was to be backed by the Scatterlights. And that's how we start ska.
And the Scatterlights are some music. The man go music school, so they were like some guy would and Alpha Boy School was them guy that go, you know.
Yeah, man.
Music and theory, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So me tell him say Jamaica original.
The man they read out sheet music and you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we had Willie Stewart on the program when it first.
The drummer from Third World.
Yeah, and Willie said the same thing where you just say, you know. The music we should have artists from the olden days going to school. The government should say, you know what, we're going to bring you guys back. We're going to make you guys go in school and teach the youngsters them how to read music, how to write music, how to play music. and also be musicians, so that we can breed another generation of musicians. Because we're not doing that. We're not other countries, other music genre are doing it. But we not doing it for preserve reggae music, for preserve ska, for preserve all of this music where we came. Yeah,
especially the mental thing. So if you remember Stanley and the Turbine, the man used to back in the days when you hear the music. Even now today, when you hear Stanley and the Turbine,
Stanley and the Turbine was my group.
Combine in America, combine. Hey, you know what I mean?
And Shaving Cream, I did like him. Shaving Cream. That the Shaving Cream was a big hit for him, you know.
Yeah, you see that, eh? Yeah, we know. That's why I create my program, So I can always go back and play these music over and over and remind people, go back to the med piece and say, yeah, this is way, you know what I mean? Because we have to keep the thing alive, man.
That's true.
So basically, what we want to still is us. Like everybody who out there now who are really hearing our voice, to tune in and go to Live Canvas, LIVE Canvas Studios. That's who's going to bring the thing across the world for us. See? Live LIVE Canvas Canvas. Yeah, and just check them out, just go in because, you know what I mean? Them have a bridge like I and I, family too, and all them things there. Yeah. One is thing, and them do a whole thing, them nice in the United States, they do a what a rep CNN and all them thing, and whatever. You understand? So them do what they do. And they're going to use that platform, to elevate what we're doing here. You know what I mean? In Jamaica and to the world.
Yeah.
That's the thing set. So remember now that's a live pay-per-view. And guess what now the flavors come with $2.99, I think, yeah? So man.
Then that's not cheap, man.
$2.99, yeah? So it's a bargain for something so extraordinary.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And so cultural. You can sit down and remember the COVID-19 go on in your house. You can just invite some people over, some family members, and keeping the social distancing.
Yeah.
I enjoy the movie or you have a concert or whatever and it costs $2.99.
Yeah, man.
So, $2.99 pay-per-view. Independence Day is going to start Jamaican time 1 p.m. Yeah? So we did that timing so we can accommodate a lot of people over the world. Well, although the important thing is that it's going to be replaying over and over and over. So if you miss it at 1 o'clock, you can always go back and get it, at convenience.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's going to record it. Going to do live, but going to have a recording after, so them still can watch it. Or it's going to.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's to do with so now 10 years on you can just turn on your TV and go up on the internet or whatever and watch it. Yeah. And this is going to be a treasure, I guess. A treasure from Jamrock. You know what I mean?
And this is just the start of something.
This is the start of something bigger.
Something bigger to come.
All right, because we have some idea on the topic, but you can't to reveal them because as soon as you reveal a man run and try to do the same. You know what I mean?
You mean if you give a hint? If you give a hint.
But if you give a I was in Kingston, and I talked to two artists, and it was a Japanese brethren there outside, And the man I was talking to say, come move from us because them Japanese man, The man come like them go in your brain and take out the idea. The man don't want something beside the Japanese man because the man just come and they just come in here and take your thing and but you look over there. Yeah?
No, man. He have a point, He have a point because
when I can't see him, then they're close to this guy.
He have a point. What I mean? The first time.
Crazy.
The first time I had the honor of meeting a Japanese record label owner. When the brethren introduced him to me, and it was a Chinese guy that introduced him to me. I thought he was another Chinese, and he said, "No, man, he's a Japanese." When the man said me, and the man said, "Yes, my brother."
Okay.
I couldn't move when me and the man said, "Yes, my brother."
All right, hear this now. I was just reading a couple of days ago that there's more sound systems than there are in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
No, I know that. I hear
And me not
the
just
talk
like
about it already.
brother. So the man run the thing like that in Jamaica. You understand?
Yeah. Jah T, I get a call. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we have to know what's going on. You know, say the man said there's more sound systems
in Japan than where they are
than they are Jamaica.
It's true, man. It's
I'm
true.
And you look at the man, them, you know. Yes, I am Rastafari, this and that, and if you want them in a Rastafari style or you want them in a dancehall style, them dead.
Them dead, man.
And them a pure selection.
It's funny how them learn the language so fast than any other nation. Them pick it up fast.
Yeah, the man come in and adapt and hey, Franco, you know certain place of Jamaica, a city there, whatever. You go and Flavors go. See, them man they everywhere in Jamaica by themselves.
No, man, me see them too.
You know what I mean?
When them call over Cali Smith Drive there, the culture yard.
Okay, and Johnstone.
Yes, and me tell my brethren say boy, I mean even want to go over there, and the man say come man, yeah, come with me, man. And when we go over there, Japanese. The man say if them man you cannot walk down, you want till you were born and grew about the place. And that's yeah.
Them normal man and you see because I remember I was in New York, the first shipment of artists to go Sunspot and all them thing there. And my brethren was involved in that, you know? And them man they take it to another level. Another level, you know? And we have to adapt. You see, sometimes you see certain things you have to look and watch and see what the thing really said. You understand? Because you can always improve your status still on your things, you know, by watching and you know what I mean? You know what I say, you know? So you have to do that and adapt and just move the thing forward. But let me say it's just trade unity, you know. UNITY, may I say?
So,
I and I, you know. So we have to eliminate.
I'm looking at the poster here, right? And it's a featuring the Jolly Boys, St. Thomas Kumina Collective, and Jah Apostles.
Yeah.
These are three separate performers, right? Performing groups.
Yes.
Then enough music that, you know.
Well, and then we found another mentor group because I'm trying to expose the mentor thing as a you know, we start, yeah. So we had another group named Energy Plus. You can go on the internet and check them out, yeah, and on YouTube. Them bad like yours, you know. Them name Energy Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
We are straight the thing with them, and I thought VPs just sign them.
Yeah.
VP Records just sign them because
good move.
Plus them bad man.
Spread their music now.
Like Mr. Bad always mean good and that. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be like that. And you know the Japas is the Burning Spear band. You know, I use the backup.
Okay.
And played on most of his hits. You know what I mean? So some seasoned musician, man, like Devon Bradshaw, Beezy. You know, Beezy used to play with Ziggy Marley, thing there, and Earl China Smith. So some top musicians.
Earl China Smith.
They will recreate.
China Smith play with them too?
Yeah. No, but I'm not saying Beezy is a guy that used to play with China Smith and all the big bands. You know what I mean?
Okay,
They're wicked. That's a wicked and bad. I mean, good. You know what I mean? So don't take it like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the way I listen. Pick it
up.
Yeah, the way I listen, pick it up, man. Then pick it up.
So it's a very intriguing situation because I think a lot of people are going to gravitate towards it. But we just have to get the word out there because we can have the greatest product in the world, you know. But if people don't really know about what's happening, then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm depending on everyone who is hearing my voice and your voice right now.
That's right. We're calling
to extend it to another. You know what I mean? Just extend the word and make the thing big because if you love it, then you have to support it.
Yeah, man. That's why we're calling you
and
today.
to support it, you have to spread the word.
So
you understand? So we don't spread the word and people can get.
As we speak now, Jah T, me can just go on this. Well, I have my phone there. I can just go on this website, you know, livecanvasstudio.com.
Yeah, you sign in and you see the platform. Yeah.
And just book the pay-per-view right now.
Yes, but you can go. Yeah, you just go and you have to sign in, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Live Canvas Studio. You just pop right up and you just sign in, put your thing, you're gone. And when the offer all other kind of things, so you can just go and explore what that platform does. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
that's what I think.
I'm gonna check it out and do my own. Make sure I book mine early.
Of course.
So
yeah.
After the show Thursday, man.
Maybe that's some people and say, Jah T. It's the next week Saturday, next week Thursday,
Yeah, after the show,
this is,
in.
I love it. Yeah.
I love the move. I love the move, Jah T, because I know you had something else in the can, but for now, you have to turn to this until when the virus, blow off and people can get back to normal.
All right.
So this is a good move.
Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. And I say we might not get back to the normal way of doing things, so we have to adapt.
Yeah. We have to be like a lizard.
Adapt.
Audio.
We have to just adapt and do the thing and to create our own niche and the thing and make it work. As most people them can't go nowhere. So we have to be bringing the technology. We have to bring the thing to them right in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, man. So that's what I think that. I don't know if there's any other question you want to ask before we wrap it up.
Flavius, what do you have in mind?
Everything level is,
Flavius.
Well, Jah T not saying much. I mean, and I agree with him, but just to say that this is just a start of something very new that is coming. Very new. Something very, very unique. Very unique and very Jamaican. So that's all I can say about that. But when we're looking at we can't look at Jamaican music as of now. We have to look at the whole product. And the whole product consists of commoner, of Mento and Ska before it reached that steady that converted over to reggae. And commoner, you were asking what is commoner? Commoner is one of the retentions that we have from Africa.
Right. Real retention.
Yeah, direct from Africa. And although they split us up and tried not to make us retain anything, it was so broad-based across Africa. So it don't matter how many Nigerians are together, how many Ghanaians and Benin and Sierra Leone, everybody have this music in them. So them can't get it out of us. And it will live on. And the thing is that it's something that people like. People will pay to see, because it is very different and very special. And of course, Mento speaks for itself. I mean, the melody alone, man. I mean, you can listen to Mento all day. And Ska, from Ska was developed. Ska was the feel-good music, the moving music, happiness music. So no matter where we gravitate to, where we move to, where we ascend to, Ska is going to be a major part of what we do. Because when Ska play, we feel good and we want to dance. So that is basically it.
All right. And if the essence of my show really relates to what Flip said, because like I said, we start with it's a whole rev. We start with the commoner. We play Met, and then we get into Ska, and we get to reggae, and we get into the one job thing and whatever. But the whole thing, the whole lesson, right is like a right start, the circle until where we are right now. So a lot of people sometimes don't like this and don't like that, but so we give them everybody, and we have a segment for everybody, every segment of the music, Jamaican music. Yeah, that's why I said it's a reggae show. I'm doing music. Yeah, and to augment to that, people can go in and Jah T Reggae Lawrence or entity, and you can go in and scroll down and you'll see live my life each Saturday that I've done over the past few weeks. Live performance. Yeah. Franco, you ever check that out yet?
Yeah, man, me take off a video a long time ago with you and Tommy and
no,
Carly.
man, if you go there, no.
Oh, no.
You just go in there now and the thing, because thing turn up, eh?
Okay.
The audience can go to Jah T Reggae Lawrence on Facebook. Facebook now, on Saturdays and Instagram. Yeah, man, we broadcast live from 1 o'clock Jamaica time on Facebook every Saturday and Instagram. See? And matter of fact,
that is the
station
same
we also do. We're on the internet.
That's the same Styles FM show.
We do it live. We do things live, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do it live. Yeah. You know, but like I said, just look up on Facebook, Jah T Reggae.
Jah T Reggae
And you can put in Jah T Reggae Lawrence, that's my Facebook name, yeah? And
I'm
you
on
can
it now.
put in Entertainment Plus TV. And them things that pop up. You want you see all them things pop up once you put in any one of those things. Entertainment Plus TV.
I see you have my boy on your site, yeah, man.
Who that? You're looking at
the musical ambassador. Trevor Larry.
All right.
Trevor Elliott.
All right.
Yeah,
so the thing turn up in the the thing is that
two stalwarts,
local.
Two stalwarts, man. You
see, all right. So you see me and Bob man. Funny, you know, one day a guy look for me over the internet and say, "You call yourself Reggae Ambassador, Ray. And I do MC Ray. Because I'm punching two pictures and show him and say, oh, Rastafari. Yeah, my apologies, boss. You know what I say? People just come in and know, oh, you call yourself the Reggae Ambassador. I mean, just touch something, show him. Call what apologize, sir. Me do show it back. That's Bonnie Wheeler. You know what I mean? The biggest of the biggest.
Yeah.
Thing so, a guy, you know the history. We go and book punch him. Said, "Oh, sorry, boss." You know, see. So when I brag on, we just make the word speak for itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Things set it up, Franco. So just keep spreading the word.
Yeah, man. I love it.
You understand? Okay, enough. I say big things to come. See me, bigger things, eh? All right.
So the Reggae Ambassador, along with the musical ambassador, I know once the two of you link up, man. That
problem, man. Because
when you and Trevor link up.
Never show you something now. We have a thing running on and all them things there, yeah? With synchronized swimming coming from Portland here. So very verse in what we do here. I want you to check it out. Just check up this Entertainment Plus TV and watch the synchronized competition, the performance that happened right in Jamaica. Oh man, the likes and whatever. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, you see it?
Jah T, me see her with a picture with all Puff Daddy when him young.
I mean, I tell that. All right, that's what I'm saying. I have to talk. The works talk for itself. You see what I say? 112 group and all them things. That Jesus, you know what I mean? Boss.
I tell you,
the thing that sell myself.
Oh no, man.
You know. So spread the word, Franco. Them can go right live anytime, you know, on Facebook and them see the segment, the come in a segment there. They are just some come in a dance. The bad for that thing.
Yeah.
So I catch the thing that I have, you have to catch it, you know?
You know, left your dragon stout there, say. Back in the days, I tell a man, so back in the days, a dragon man them used to drink before they go to Guinness, you know. Strictly
Yeah.
Jaga.
Then because you go far about 2 or 3 years to come back, saying,
Mm.
or 3 years, whatever. So the man, he so the brethren go, come Jah T, we go. They used to call me Laro.
Mm.
So they say, come we go drink a liquor. So I say, all right, the man go to a bar or whatever. So we are drink Jah T. I say, look, I say, give me a jug on the rasta. You the man them blows like you try to put it back.
That's like enough man used to drink Dragon back in the days, man. The Reggae
Yeah, man,
Ambassador
put it back with a jug on.
in Philadelphia, man.
All right. Yeah, man. So Luther continues. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
up the
man.
work, good work.
Likewise, my brother.
Keep up the good work,
likewise.
Rasta. No, spread the word.
Yeah, man. We're going to link up soon. Don't worry yourself.
All right. No. Serious. And to
Yeah,
all the
man.
good and faithful listeners, no love and respect every time. See?
Yeah, man. And
Cool.
we'll make them
All right.
we'll put up the
Peace.
link so them can follow it and check you out on Styles FM every Saturday and on Facebook Live. Yes, Flavius. So there you go. That was the Reggae Ambassador, the man himself, Jah T. Lawrence. And as we say, it's all happening August the 6th, 2020 from 1 p.m. Jamaica time. Live from Jamrock. It's reggaearoundtheworld.com presents Celebration Jamaica, Jamaican Independence featuring the Jolly Boys, St. Thomas Communal Collective, and also Jah Apostle and Energy Plus will be there as well. So you know, enough things are going Flavius.
Yeah, man.
And pay-per-view broadcast on livecanvasstudio.com. So you can go on livecanvasstudio.com and fill out your information, purchase your pay-per-view, only $2.99. Can't get it no cheaper than that, Flavius.
Nope.
What can I say? And you'll be well, where you call it? You have you get a reservoir of music from Kumina.
Well
Mento.
entertained. Well entertained. Yeah, man.
This is a reservoir of music where not enough radio personality even touch the music here. And Jah T still a play them.
I hear of it. Yeah.
For me, I don't even have Mento and Kumina, but I play some Ska. But
Yeah.
I mean, when you go back into Mento, I can tell you, Mento was something I used to dance. We used to call it dance, or we used to do quadrille dance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, with the Mento band. And you get Kumina as well. You can't beat it, and not even the price you can beat.
No?
Yeah, not even price you can beat at all. Because there's nothing you can get for $2.99 in a Jamaica. I know around the world as expensive product as this. This is an expensive product right here, so you get it for $2.99. So make sure you support the cause. Pay-per-view broadcast, livecanvasstudio.com. Check it out. And just buy your pay-per-view for August the 6th, 2020. Jamaica time, 1 p.m. Live and direct.
Yes, sir.
Where do you want me?
In this time we need a prayer, don't it? Oh, the way Jamaica run. With the world around scene, yours to the Jah T Reggae Ambassador and sound from the band, ATF band indeed, alright? Herbie, alright, speak up yourself. Stephen, Lee, you know what the team said, alright? Yeah, we got to talk until 5 o'clock, it's 5 minutes before 2 o'clock. Tommy, the legendary Mr. Cowan is in the place, eh? Alongside the legendary Colleen Davis. They're here. We'll be hearing from them later on. So it's all the time, right? You know, yes, Colleen. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Come on, again, Tommy. What is it?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, indeed. the familiar voice, man. Tommy Cowan's in. See, we're talking to them momentarily. It's in. We're locked. Styles FM.
Oh, have on the right shirt. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Respect for the legend, Tommy.
Right.
Give me some love.
Yes, Jah T.
So the thing said, Jah cheer. That cheer on. Sitting. You're in the house.
Where do you want me?
So you see that video, I just run that video for my listeners, my viewers. You see the man in question, Jah T, along with two legends, Tommy Cowan. Yep, so all right, Flavio. So we know that August the 6th, a big event.
Yeah.
I see you were here as a sponsor, Slowly Jamaica. So
Oh, yes.
this is a big move for Slowly Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
So you know quite a lot about Mento, right? And Kumina.
Yeah, well, some extent.
Because I can't remember. I'm trying to figure out what type of, the Kumina music. Maybe I need to hear it first, and I can't remember hearing any. If
I can't say it.
Unless if you say night music is a part of it.
Something like that. But it's also like the maroon music too. But just type in Jelly Boys, man. Jelly Boys must have enough thing on YouTube.
All right, me check it out after the show.
Yeah, type in Jelly Boys, man.
Me check it out.
Mm.
So they're one of the pioneer Jamaican Kumina band, Kumina artists.
Yeah. Plus they have done extremely well, especially internationally. They're very big in Europe.
Okay.
And they are one of the mentor bands who have stood the test of time. You know, they have been here for a long time.
But
they keep going. There
is a video. I have the video. It called Portrait of Jamaica, Jamaica Music. Yeah, I think it's Portrait of Jamaica Music, yeah. And in that video, Bunny Wailer was talking about the Scatterlight Band. And he make mention that every artist that you can think of, they come through the Scatterlights. Because that was the ska band. Because remember, they were doing ska before they go into rock steady. So of course the Scatterlight was the main. Like how you'd have band now what them call like them, that's a Rough Cut and you know all of them bands there.
But during this Scatterlight time, you know, you had a lot of bands. That was the era of the big bands, you know.
Oh yeah, I know about those bands. I know about those bands. I know all about those bands. Because I know some of the musicians them who used to leave one band long before even them have the Byron Lee and the Dragonaires band. So I know them bands. Yeah. Because there was this gentleman used to do a lot of work for me when I first started the internet radio. His name is Barry. I can't remember his last name, but his name is Barry. And he showed me some. I went into his shop, into his workspace, and I saw pictures. How those bands used to dress up like the Count Basie band, of all them US big band used to dress, and they were sharp dressers.
Yeah, man. Oh yes.
Dressers. And I was like, "What's this on your wall?" And him said, "Oh, I bet you couldn't pick me out on it." And I couldn't find him, and him said, "This is me, man. I play this the saxophone right here, so and him could have played another instrument too as well." And him said, "Yeah, he was in this band. I don't remember the name of the band, but him said at the time there was a lot of big band around.
Only for them.
Only for big band, yeah." But he was saying to me, the Scatterlight band was like the band for musicians in studio and a concert and all them things there. And he was
the thing that the Scatterlight put the Scatterlight apart, is that every musician in the Scatterlights were exceptional musicians,
Yeah, him tell me that. Him tell me all of that. Say some of the
that is you're talking about Tommy McCook and Roland Alfonso, or Dan
Drummond and the whole of them. Yeah, man, him tell me about the whole of them, man. Roland Alfonso too, him say was another bad musician right there, so man. Bad ass musician. And him
man could play. The man could play.
Yeah, but on the video when I hear Bunny Wailer say it, man, him said the Scatterlight band was the band for all artists, every artist you can think of have to come through the Scatterlight.
Because the players were real top class musicians.
But him said they never get the fair dues because there was a ska event in the States, Canada. And instead of they selected the Scatterlight band, they choose Byron Lee and the Dragonaires over them. Because, and him say, why you think? They've never met the Scatterlight. Because they classify them as some ganja smoking,
Yeah, poor people.
Yeah, ganja smoking youths. Yeah. And them send Byron Lee and the Dragonaires to represent Jamaica in the ska competition. Clean cut guys, yeah. Clean cut guys. So him said that was a big injustice for them. But regardless of what, every artist, you want your music to sound nice, you have to go to Scatterlight.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's time for us to get out of here. But before we get out of here, we have our 2 bits, our 2 cents we have to make. And all I'm saying is a lot of stuff is happening, both here and in other countries and the Caribbean as well. So I'm appealing to my people. Be careful of some of the informations where you gather off of social media. I know all of them are truth. Most of them are fake. You understand?
Well, some time ago, when you had all the conspiracy theories, I I had to stop people from sending me stuff.
I remember that. I remember you tell me that because we were discussing of a particular video somebody sent to you, you know. And it's the same thing, you know, happened yesterday. So don't just jump for everything people send you, you know. As I said, believe is half truth. I want to know things. Know. When me know, that mean me experience it. Or somebody who already experienced it, you know. So them experience it and you can say, all right, this I don't know. If and when or me believe so that happen. And
no, it's very important.
And at the same time, safeguard yourself with your mask. That's the only thing. And as Flavius and other people would say, remember the big D, discipline.
Yeah, what I'm saying today is simple. Follow Grenada.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. You do what they do, and you should be all right.
True. Can't go wrong with that. Absolutely. And there's a poster that we have for the last 4 or 5 months. We've been putting it up. And it's from the Charlestown Maroons, the Corona Alert. You know,
yes.
Where them say, you must wear your mask. When wearing your mask, make sure it cover your nose and your mouth. And don't touch it. And
keep
build up
everything away. Yes.
Build up your immune system. Eat healthy food and exercise as best as you can. Right? So until tomorrow, when we do it with Dan out of London, Dan have some interesting stuff for us tomorrow.
Okay.
So we're going to be seeing, you know, some stuff from Dan tomorrow. And on Friday, all that you have been waiting for.
Grupo Canela de Cuba.
They will be here. So take care of yourself, your loved ones. Always remember that prayer do changes things regardless of what religion you belong to. You must have to pray and continue to pray. For those in the live chat, thank you for your participation. Those who didn't participate, thank you for being online as well. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscription button. Click the bell for notification whenever we are on. You'll be one of the first to know. And also like it and share it. Because when you share it, other people like it. They will participate and be a part of us. And Flavors, in case you didn't know, somebody said to me, did you guys know that you're in the 70s? I said, 70s? What do you mean by that? And they say, you soon reach 100. You know, you have anything planned for 100?
Really?
I said, what you talking about? Them say 100 episode. I said, you know, I never keep a record. Them say, well, you're about 70 something now. And when I check it out, if memory serve you right, we started on April the 20th. So check from April the 20th. If you go on the YouTube channel, it's going to give you more than 70, you know, 70 mash. Because some videos were videos that were done long time before. But if you start from the 20th, only one error is there because we had a cut-in transmission and we had to restart the system. So it gives you two. So when I am counting it, I count it as one. It was 4 video, I cut it down to 2. And I'm going to group them up because I just found out something last night. All of this came to me last night. But I was checking, so we are at 74. And now I think we're 75. So we thank you for those who are paying keen attention for the information.
Yeah, 75 is that a good number?
Oh, yeah. So, and I don't even believe, I couldn't believe it unless I remember. Just check it as 30 days in each month. And you've been on from April, so you have May and June. So that's over 60, over 60 days right there. And then the little in July. Wow. Couldn't believe it. So until tomorrow, we'll do it all over again. If it's 74 or 75, then we will be here. Tafina to take us out.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Shorty I clean her eyes. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Shorty, I a clean pair of heels. I say, been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, to all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.